One leg, loses bang, one leg, loses bang, one leg, loses bang, one leg, loses bang, bang, one leg, loses bang, one leg, loses bang, one leg, loses bang, bang, one leg, loses bang, one leg.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to week 12 edition of the One Leg Loser podcast. Look at me with the tongue twister.
You'll get it.
I'm your
You'll get
boy.
it, bro. You'll get it. You'll get it.
I'm your boy Bear Down Rick, alongside my best friend Jay, the producer. Jay, what's
Yes,
going
sir.
on? How you doing today?
Oh man, we chilling, we feeling lovely. We feel lovely. I
Feeling
got
nice and toasty?
tonight. I got a special drink for you guys. It's called Pilar. It's a rum. I found it
Ooh.
in Flanagan's. I went to Flanagan's one day. I don't know if you guys out there know what Flanagan's is, but it's a local restaurant chain. Like it's like a sports bar down here in South Florida. And Pilar rum, man, it's sweet. It's a little bit overproof than your average rum or vodka or whatever. But it goes smooth with a little Coke Zero, man. Drink of the night.
See, I have to make a confession, ladies and gentlemen. So I was before the show even started, I was talking to Jose about what my drink of the night's gonna be, and I kind of gave him. I was gonna say, "Hey, I'm gonna drink a little light beer," and kind of made me feel a certain way. So you know what? I said to myself, I gotta step it up a little bit. So I actually went to the liquor store. You know, I'm up in Massachusetts. It's getting cold. We might get some snow here soon. So I decided, you know what? I want to feel a little tropical today. So I went with the simple, little bit of Malibu and pineapple. So I'm sipping on a
Okay.
little bit of Malibu and pineapple tonight,
Yeah,
as
okay.
we slate for week 12.
So you bring the beach. So you bringing the beach to the cold up north in Massachusetts is what you're doing.
Yes, we
Yeah,
have
okay.
to. So yeah,
You got
definitely.
to. You got
So,
to. Hey, speaking of cold and
ooh,
snow, man, last night's game. Talk to me about that. Would you and the Browns? Wow, that was crazy.
look at that, man. Brown shocked the Steelers in a blizzard, right? Isn't that just the epitome of what football is, right? You
That's
know,
why we watch.
Browns come back. Jameis Winston drives it down. You know, Nick Chubb. You know, it was a slow game. The snow coming down, right? It was just one of those games that, you know.
Browns 20 points in my fantasy league. Thank you very much to my son who traded him to me.
Hey, see, that was one of those sleepy games. Remember, we were talking about that. Me and Jose were texting, right? Jose, we were chatting about that, and it was one of those games, right? It's a divisional rival game, and you know, I thought Pittsburgh was going to win that one, and here comes Jameis Winston, man, in the blizzard, right? What do you
With
think?
it, with him and his all his inspirational quotes. This guy has quotes for days. What he say? He's gonna buy a dub on Amazon or something like that. Have it delivered by 9 p.m. Yo,
You
this
know,
guy's gold.
I didn't even get a chance to watch the post game interview of him. I know it's kind of going all around. I still haven't got around to watch it, but I can only imagine it must be full of gems and everything that this guy talks about.
Listen, man, I had work at 6 in the morning, so I watched a little bit. I was falling in and out of sleep. To be 100% transparent with you guys, yeah, but no, I saw like replays and stuff. They were doing like snow angels, like the whole entire crew got down and on the field and did snow angels and shit. So it was pretty cool to watch.
Yeah, man, definitely was, man. Definitely
Yeah,
a
but besides
game.
besides the blizzard though, like 8-2. That's the worst. Well, they're 8-3 now. That's got to be the worst 8-3 team I've ever seen. I mean,
You,
it's got to be. They
yeah,
haven't scored. They didn't score. They barely beat Baltimore. You know, they kicked what 97 field goals.
yeah,
You
it was
can't
six,
win
seven
a game
field
like
goals that game. Yeah.
that. Anyways, whatever. Enough of them.
So, man, let's go right into it, man. Let's talk about let's talk about the games, right? So let's kick it off with Titans versus Texans. I mean, let's talk about it, Jose. Tyson snap a 2-game losing skid. They lead the AFC South by 2 games after the win against Dallas, right? Houston's offense has been carried by Joe Mixon, their running back. They're going up against a stout defense front from the Titans, only allowing about 3.7 yards a carry. I mean, that's all you can really say good about the Titans, though, right? You know, their offense is struggling. They're scoring less than 21 points a game. You know, what are you thinking about this game, Jose?
Yeah. Well, listen, man. I'm gonna start with the Titans. They're 2-8. Will Levis. I'm sorry, man. I don't think you got the juice. I don't think you got the juice. You're 2-8. You make boneheaded decisions. You turnovers at opportune times. Like it's ridiculous. Like you have a top. I believe, man, I don't know. I think they're top 3 defense overall. The Titans, and you got Pollard over there, and your receivers are decent. You can need to upgrade, but Titans are going to be in the market in the draft for looking for a quarterback for sure, for
For
sure.
sure. 100%.
Man, so you spoke about the defense. That defense is nice over there. On Houston side, you know, CJ Stroud, right? He came in, he blew up the league last year. I think a lot of people, including myself, I'm pretty sure you can agree with me, Rick, that he would come in and actually, and do it again, right? But there's always that sophomore slump. This is and that. I know you have the 3-year rule where
Yes.
you can't judge a quarterback until 3 years, and
Yeah.
because that gives ample time for either them to figure you out or for you to keep evolving where they can't figure you out, And I think, yes, I know. He lost Diggs and he lost Colin Nico there for a little while, and he's got Tank Dell, but he's been a little injured here and there. But he does have that workhorse in the backfield, Joe Mixon. That guy is incredible. He's
And
incredible.
you're talking about Joe Mixon's been carrying the whole offense, right? You hit it on the head, right? It's 3 years for me when it comes to a quarterback, but I still believe CJ's got it in him. You can see the flashes. It's hey, listen, like you said, the league figures you out, and it's up to you to evolve. And I think this is that year where he's evolving. And guess what? Listen, they're 7-4. It's not like they're the bottom of the barrel, right? They got a two game lead in the AFC South right now. It's a game, but let's talk about some numbers here. What are you taking here? What do you think is going to happen in this game?
So real quick, I want to finish my sentiment about the CJ Stroud. I kind of go on a whole nother rant. I think he still got it. I think he's the guy. The Texans are not in the market for a quarterback like the Titans.
Oh, not at all.
He's got the juice. He's got what it takes. He just got to hone it in. Obviously, it's a second year QB. He'll be fine. Anyways, with that being said, I love defense. I'm a defensive guy. This is a huge number for a team like the Houston Texans, who've been, I think that's 3 primetime game back to back, 3 in a row on Sunday nights, Monday nights. Listen, the body gets tired. I'm not saying the Titans are going to win this game, but I'm taking the Titans +8 in this game. That's my pick. That's not an official pick. It's not an official pick, but that's my pick.
Well, you know what though? I'm gonna go the other way. I am gonna say that the Houston Texans are gonna cover. They're gonna go -8. I could see that backfield of the Titans is not there. It's that front that you're scared about, right? So I think they're gonna go off play action. I think Nico's gonna have an amazing game. I know last time I tried to call it for a touchdown, it didn't happen, but I really do think that they're gonna come around, and I think they're gonna beat them. I think they're gonna beat them plus a touchdown.
You called it again. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls on the left side, you notice we're gonna give you guys a 2 anytime touchdowns per game. Today's pick for myself was Pollard, and my main man Rick here, he picked Nico. So it's going back-to-back weeks on Nico or something.
It's gotta happen. Right? He's gotta
happen one of these times, right?
It's gotta happen. Listen, man, he got called back on that last one last week. So technically we could have had it, but it just didn't happen last week. But
by the way, stay tuned, because to wrap up the show, we got our parlay of the week, and we also have our 6-pack anytime TD of the week. So these are just leans that we're just giving you per game. We're gonna give you our 6 best at the end of the show.
100%, man. So let's move it along, man. So that's where we are with the Houston and the Titans. Let's move it right along right now to the Vikings versus the Bears. So listen, man, Bears are coming off of a 4-game losing streak, while the Vikings are coming in with a 3-game winning streak. So it's a complete opposite, right? Vikings are being led by their defense, holding opponents under 20 points in the last 7 of the last 8 games. The Vikings defense, they did give up 295 yards to Will Levis last week against the Titans. So, they are giving up some passing yards. So I am hoping that, Caleb Williams could come in here and kind of add to what they did last week. And, keep it close. Again, I'm not calling that the Bears are going to win this one, but I feel like we can kind of keep it competitive. What are your thoughts, Jose? What are you thinking about this game?
Listen, man, you the stat man. You got them all. I already forgot them. But listen, at the end of the day, Bears at home, Bears in the Windy City. I think the Vikings they're starting to come down to earth. Sam Darnold come on, let's be honest. He wasn't this MVP type guy. He's got Hawkinson over there. By the way, my anytime TD pick of the week, which is Hawkinson. I think he scores this week. They have Hawkinson, they have Aaron Jones, the main man Jetta. They got Jefferson on the outside. They got Addison back. So with all that being said, he's still not looking like bro. Give me those weapons, man. I can only throw 30 yards, but I'll make it happen. I can make it happen. Going into Chicago, the defense started off strong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me when I'm wrong. The defense starting off strong. I love number 6. Your guy. I keep asking you his name. Murphy.
Brisker.
Brisker. I love that guy. He's strong safety. I love that guy. That guy.
He's fiery, man. He's a fiery dude.
Yeah. That guy's he brings the fire. I know people. The public is gonna see 8-2, Bears 4-6. Caleb struggling a little bit. He's trying to make something out of nothing almost every down instead of taking, I say the same. I have the same critics about Tua. It's just take the 5-yard loss. Not everything is a big play. But anyways, that eventually will get out of him. I think you guys need to establish the run. The Vikings are a blitz heavy team. They play man and they're very blitz heavy. Brian Flores is going to bring the heat. I think quick dump offs, quick slants, quick dump off to the running backs. It's got to be quick. Caleb's got to be quick with it. And if you can do that, you can win the game. But with that being said, I'm taking Chicago Bears plus 3.5.
Okay.
I hear you at home.
I hear what you're saying, and I think they could add to what they did last year. The offensive coordinator Thomas, he's bringing that right. He's getting the ball out quick. Caleb got the ball out under 2 seconds, just about a little bit over 2 seconds last game. They're telling him, hey, listen, if you don't see something your first second read and you see that pox collapsing, use your legs, get out there and run that ball, right? And I think that's what he did last week. He had 70 yards plus on the ground, and I think, like you said, it's going to come down to them keeping it close. I think our defense is going to rebound this week, hopefully. And I'm kind of leaning your way. I'm giving Bears the points. You guys will see at the end of the show what we're picking, and I'll take Bears plus the points.
Okay, so we're in agreement on that one. Okay,
that one we could definitely agree.
Shocker coming from a Bears fan.
Hey, listen, man. Regardless of how I feel, bro, I gotta, we just hold on hope. I saw something last week that keeps me holding on. It is what it is.
All right, Big Slick. What we got on the docket next?
So let's talk about it, man. We're talking about the Dallas Cowboys against the Washington Commanders, guys. I mean, listen, here we have another NFC East rivalry. Dallas is coming in off of a 5-game losing streak. They take on the Commanders. They're coming off a 2-game losing streak. You're looking at Daniels. I mean, he came in hot at the beginning of the year. A lot of people are talking he might be injured. He got that rib injury. They haven't been playing so hot themselves. So it's definitely a up in the air game for me. I mean, Jose, what are you thinking? What's on your mind?
Listen, I wanna say that this game is like last night's game, right? Where Dallas, a division rival who have nothing to play for, and Washington that has everything to play for. They're still chasing the Eagles, and for that number 1 spot in the division. Are they going to get there? I mean, we'll know. We'll see, right? Because the Eagles, I think they're starting to soar at the right time. I think they're finding their place, 100%. Right? Yes. They're establishing that run. Okay, this is not about the Eagles, but they got to keep pace with the Eagles, right? Can the Dallas Cowboys go in there and upset them somehow, or keep it under 11? I don't think so. I just don't think so.
Yeah.
Cooper Rush, he's not it. The coach, it's not it. I think we talked about it last week, and I'm going to continue saying the same thing. If they don't establish the run, how in the world do you expect Cooper Rush to carry this team? Like, there's no way. I don't care if you got CeeDee Lamb out there, who, they use him, but like he's one man. What about the tight end Ferguson? Oh, he got a concussion actually. But I'm sure you got NFL players out there that you can use. It's not just CeeDee Lamb.
He's been the workhorse. He's last game. I mean, you kind of give it to him, you watch him, and he's just out there trying to ball. Now, there's reports out there that after last week's game, him and somebody else from the other team went out to the club.
Diggs.
Well, yeah, the famous Higgs. They went out to the club, and people weren't too happy about that. I mean, shit. Listen, man. I'm the one like, listen, I ain't gonna judge nobody, man. Go do your thing, man. Go out there and party, even though you lost. But
Well,
Just
yeah. Well, speaking of that, I'm on the opposite of that. Like, man, I don't mean nothing to them in the grand scheme of things, but I spend my hard-earned money on them, right? And me as a delusional Dolphins fan, I'm expecting my players to perform a certain way, not perform, to act a certain way. And I know I sound ridiculous right now. They don't, they don't mean they shouldn't mean that much to me, but they do. I'm a diehard. Anywho, that to me it's a bad look. To me it just seems like they've given up on the team, they've given up on the coach. It's just a bad look in my opinion.
But you think him, the one that's the only one that you could say on that team has been kind of, I don't want to say giving it his all, but you can see that they're leaning on him heavily. He's
Okay,
doing his job, man. He's out
so
there
you
doing
just
his job.
So you just made my point even better, even stronger. Yeah, everyone's looking up to him. Everybody's trying to be him. He's doing his job. How about you don't take him into the club? How about we go to the weight room? How about we get in the books? Listen, I know the season is lost, but it's not. At the end of the day, don't you play for the name on the back of the jersey? Like, come on, right? It's not about CeeDee Lamb. It's not about the Dallas Cowboys at the end. It's about CeeDee Lamb and Trayvon Diggs.
Yeah.
And they should. And if I were me, I'm not them, obviously, right? And it's easy for me to say because I'm just a your little podcaster, right? And they're making millions, they can make their own decisions. But like, I think you should carry yourself in a better way. Again, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, listen, man, we can agree to disagree, right? Like I said, to me, hey, man, it is what it is. You're a grown man. You do what you want on your off time. But listen, I totally get your point. And let's move on to something more interesting. I think
before we leave the people, the anytime touchdowns for this week are Brian Robinson for the Washington Commanders, and I'll be 100% with you guys. My graphics or whatever you want to call them weren't working. They weren't working at the time, but Slick Rick did choose CeeDee Lamb for anytime touchdown. He did choose anytime for
CeeDee. If for any reason you watch this podcast, just know I got your back, baby. You're gonna score that touchdown.
All right, let's go.
And man, here we go. We got Patriots, Dolphins. So again, next we have New England heading into South Florida, facing the Dolphins, coming in with a 2-game winning streak and an offense that's looking, hey, listen, every week it's getting better, right? They're facing a New England that has a backfield that's allowed over 100 yards last week to LA Rams, 2 top receivers. And again, what are we expecting, Jose? What do you think is going to happen here?
I'm expecting an ass whooping, man. I'm expecting an ass whooping. We got Tua back. We got A-Chain running the ball. We're bringing Jalen Wright and like thunder and lightning, and then we bring Raheem Henry for all you guys. I don't get confused, guy. Raheem Henry. I know his name is Raheem Mostert. He just runs like a goddamn bowling ball. So I call him Raheem Henry sometimes. He be trucking people. Anyways, listen, man. Tua's getting his groove back. He's finding his way in the pocket. We're getting Hill back in the game. We need to. We've incorporated Jonnu Smith, heavily into the offense. But I feel there's one guy missing. I feel like Waddle. I think this might be a Waddle type of game. Is this
going to be a Waddle game?
This is going to be a Waddle type of game. And if you see on my anytime touchdowns, yeah, you see it right there. You see it right there. Waddle's going to score, baby. Waddle anytime touchdown. Listen, the Patriots. This is division. It's a division game. It's going to be tough because like I said, it's a division game. I'm still taking my Dolphins.
You're taking minus 7.5. You know what? Listen, man. I want people to understand here. Sometimes me and Jose will disagree, but listen, on this game, man. Listen, even though Drake may, I may be a little bit hurt, biased about them beating.
I was so excited. I didn't even get to talk about the Patriots. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Go ahead.
No, listen, man. Listen, everybody's, the Patriots are fighting. Drake May, he looks like he's a formidable quarterback. I'm saying? Who knows where he goes or what happens? But again, even with that being said, they're heading down to South Florida. I just think you guys are clicking at the right time. I could see you guys winning that game, plus 7.5. So I'm also taking the Dolphins 7.5 on this particular game. And listen, I'm riding with A-Chain on my anytime touchdown, man. I think that boy's gonna get in.
I see that.
I think he's gonna get into the end zone. And listen. I don't know if I know I sent you over that little video. I don't know if you saw it with McDaniels calling that play, using big words there. I don't know if you saw that video I sent you, but he was calling
Listen,
that last play, and I was like, man, this guy is just an interesting character, man. This dude that he's an interesting man, to say the least.
no, that he definitely is. That he definitely is. What we got next on the docket, Rick?
Ooh, boy, we got the
Hey,
Chiefs. Chiefs.
oh,
Whoa. Hey,
yo,
see,
when we going to Arrowhead, man?
oh, listen. I don't know if people know, and people, as you guys continue watching us, you'll learn a little
Yes,
bit more about
yes.
us. Me and Jose have a bucket list. We have to go to every stadium before we die. I think we're getting there. You know, I think I'm at number 6 or 7. Jose just went over to Lucas Oil this year. I
Oh,
wasn't able to
beautiful
make
stadium,
it.
beautiful stadium.
I know, right? You were telling me about it, and I think one of the top ones. I think Jose might agree. I want to go to Arrowhead, man. I want to
I'm
hear
dying
that
to go to
chant.
Arrowhead.
And again,
I want
not
to get
to
those chills, man. You know that.
woo,
Oh man.
just
Because
like when I
listen,
went to the dog pound, right? Like I told you when I went
right,
to the
right.
dog pound. But again, I don't want to go over. But yeah,
No,
Chiefs.
but because like listen, guys, like we're die hard. I'm a die hard Dolphins fan, as you can tell. I don't know if you noticed my tattoo yet, but yeah, you know. And Six is gonna show you his. You know, clearly, I love my Dolphins. He loves his Bears. So I mean, there's passion for that. But at the end of the day, we are huge, humongous football fans. And we love the sport. We love the tailgating and visiting different venues. And Rick, when you went to the Hall of Fame, that was amazing.
Oh, great, man. It was beautiful, right? Like I said, guys, hey, leave a comment down there if wherever, like whatever stadium you guys
Yeah, yeah. Tell
represent,
me,
and tell us, hey, where's the best place to tailgate? Again, like I said, man, we want to interact
it's
with you
not going to be
guys.
Indy. It's not going to be Indy.
Well, Indy didn't have it, right? Indy didn't
Indy
have it,
wasn't
right?
it. Indy wasn't it.
Indy
New
wasn't it.
York,
Okay.
New York Jets wasn't it, and MetLife wasn't it.
Hey, but
Washington was dope.
we had a little bit of fun at MetLife though.
Washington was dope. Washington.
Washington was actually pretty dope, even
On
though
your
the
birthday. It
state
was close to your birthday.
it was on my birthday.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah.
was definitely fun. But yeah, leave a comment below. You know, wherever stadium you represent or where you guys are at, tell us, hey man, where should we be going next, right?
There we go. There we
And
go. There we go.
so listen, man, let's talk about this game,
Yeah,
right?
we just went off of left field. We on left
No,
field.
listen, man, we'll get right back on track, baby. Chiefs versus Panthers. Listen here, man. We got the Chiefs taking on the Panthers. You know, they're on a 2-game winning streak. Panthers are, look at that. With Bryce Young and his young receiving core like Xavier Leggett, that boy Xavier Leggett facing the Chiefs coming off their first loss, you know, to the Bills. Again, you know, Chiefs is that defense. That's what's been carrying them all year round. Jose, tell me, what are you thinking about this game?
Listen, this is very short and sweet. This is very short and sweet. Kansas City's pissed off, and Panthers are next on their schedule, and they're going to pay for it. Texas, Chiefs by -14. They're going to destroy this team. They're going to destroy this team.
So Panthers are going to be the sacrificial lamb.
Yeah, they're going to be sacrificial land. I'm sorry for you, Panthers, but Mahomes, Chris Jones, Andy Reid, Kelsey, as you see, my anytime touchdown of the week, anytime touchdown, they're coming in mad. They're coming in hot. They're coming in hot.
Yeah, listen, man.
They're coming
Hey,
hot.
listen, I'm going with the rookie Worthy. I mean, he's
I
been
see
having
that. I see that.
he had
That's
a
a very
hot
good
game
choice.
last game. So, hey, listen, my anytime touchdown is Worthy. He had a hot game last game. So, again, I think you said it the best, man. Listen, it's a sacrificial game. Sorry for you Panthers fans, and yep, there's not much more to say about
Hey,
that,
listen,
right?
if you disagree with us, hey, comment down below. Let me
Yeah,
yell
man.
at
Listen,
me. Tell
if
me
you're
how
in North
wrong I was.
Carolina or wherever you are, and you're like, yo, the Panthers, Bryce Young. Hey, listen, I just feel glad for the kid. You know, he's coming back. He's been playing 2 good games. Hopefully that confidence. You know, who knows if he's gonna be the guy in Carolina, but you know, you just root for the kid. You know, so
Right. No, for sure,
hey,
for sure.
what we got next, man? What's next on the slate here, Jose? Ooh, we got Tampa Bay versus the Giants, man. Look at that. Tampa Bay versus the Giants. The Bucks visit the Giants at Meadowlands. Both teams fresh off of, you know, the Giants are hoping to rebound after the 5-game losing streak, right?
Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen.
You know, the Bucks are trying to bounce back off of a 4-game losing streak. You know,
Damn,
Bucks are
for
hoping
real?
to get back. Yes, 4-game
The
losing
Bucks
streak,
lost 4 in a row?
4 in a row, man. But
Oh
listen,
my goodness.
if you look at the stats, man, Baker Mayfield is not the problem. That boy has been balling. He has
Balling.
24 touchdowns this year. They're hoping to get Mike Evans back this week. He had some injuries. So listen, Jose, man, what are you thinking here? What do you think's gonna happen in this particular game?
This is another nice and short and sweet. Baker Mayfield coming off a bye. He's getting his main man Mike Evans back, as you see in my anytime TDs right there. He's getting his main man, Mike Evans back. What's his name? Cade Otton. He's still out there. One of the best tight ends in the league. The running game, they got two-headed monster, Bucky Irvin and Rashad White. They got weapons out there. And listen, the Giants are in turmoil. They signed a quarterback for $40 million a year, 2 years ago, and then they demote him. First they demote him, and then they put him the third string, and then the man releases a whole retirement speech, and now he's gone. Now they released him today. Like, they don't know what they're doing over there.
Listen, man,
that's the next coach being fired.
Yeah, it's a dumpster fire. Listen, it's
Bucks -6. That's my pick. That's
it. Call it a day. Move it on.
No one watch this game.
Let's move it on to our next slate.
But talk to me about your neighbor's pick.
Listen, man. Again,
you gotta give us a pick.
Well, listen, I'm rooting for the underdogs. I root for the underdog, and I think Neighbors has gotten the short end of the stick, being picked by the Giants. A franchise that's in turmoil. They're probably firing Dayball at the end of the season. It's bad. So I'm picking Neighbors as like I said, just rooting for the kid, rooting for the underdog, rooting for the rookie. He's talented, and hey, listen,
I agree.
Hope he scores.
By the way, disclaimer: my 12-year-old son paid me to say that Mike Evans was going to score a touchdown because he has him on his fantasy team. So I just figured I'd let you guys know that.
No, listen, man. I think
he's paying me with his birthday money. Listen. Don't watch this game. There's way better games to watch.
Well, listen, man. Remember, we're not always here just to watch games, but if you're looking to make a little bit of money, this might be one of them games.
Stay tuned. That's true. This
might be one of them games.
Did you give your pick? Oh, you going with the underdog, right? You going with the Giants?
No. Me, no. Oh, no. I was talking about my anytime touchdown. Okay.
What's your pick?
Listen, man. Listen, I've had a drink, but I haven't had that many drinks. I don't think there's any amount of drink. I don't think there's any amount of drink that I can take that's gonna make me pick the Giants on this one. So listen, Bucks -6 all day. Go Bucks.
Let's go.
Let's move on to the the Detroit Lions up against the Indianapolis Colts. Man, listen, man. If people don't know, the Lions have owned the AFC South this year. The Colts are coming in with their Indy defense have given up 27 plus points per game in back-to-back weeks. Lions with that high-powered offense coming in after a 400-plus yard game against the Jaguars. Listen, man, I'm not trying to drink the you just got to drink the Kool-Aid. I mean, Jose, what are you thinking? What's going through your mind, man?
Well, listen, the Detroit Lions could damn near win the Super Bowl. That's how serious of a team they are. Jared, I don't have to name the players, but I'm gonna. Jared Goff, David Montgomery, Jamar Gibbs, Amon St. Brown, top 3 receiver in the league, by the way. Jameson Williams, Sam Laporta. I think the only Achilles heel that they have is that coach. I know he brings a fire. I know he's very fiery. He's very rah. But at the end of the day, is he that guy? And does he call the timeouts at the wrong time at the right time? Does he go for it at the right time versus the wrong time? That's my questions about Dan Campbell. I've always had.
Yeah.
But with that being said, we're talking about this current game. Indy's very, very tricky to me. Because Richardson, he can run, he can't throw. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. He can't throw. He can run, and they also have Taylor back there. They have Pittman. They have Downs and that Mitchell kid. I think they have what it takes. I think the pieces are there. It might be coaching. It might be maturity for Richardson because he is. I believe he's the youngest quarterback in the league. I could be wrong with it. I could be wrong there, but he's very, 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 very young. He's very raw. I think the Colts can keep it close. Call me crazy. I think the Colts at home at home can keep it close. Give me Colts plus 7.5. Give me Colts plus 7.5.
Mm.
And Richardson to score a rushing touchdown. You see it
Listen,
right there. You see it right there.
listen. I'm glad. I'm glad.
Listen, Vegas is saying this is going to be a high scoring game. I think this can go either way. 50,
So
50 and a half?
can this be a trap game for the Lions?
Who they got next? That's very important. You know,
After Indy?
yeah. We don't.
Well, yes, I damn know who they playing next.
Who
After
we got,
Indy.
baby?
I know the damn well who we playing on Thanksgiving. It's the Chicago Bears at the Lions will be playing.
Okay.
So I'm going to be Thanksgiving. I might not be too happy at the end of that game, but hey, listen, I'll take it week by week right now.
Week by week.
Listen, it's funny you mentioned that because I kind of thought the same thing. I'm in the sense of, can this be a trap game for the Lions? Can this be one of those games that sneak up on them? Again, you're giving Colts the points, so you're giving them a little bit of breathing room. And this, again, ladies and gentlemen, this is in regards to betting. We're not saying that Indy might win this game. Are you saying that, Jose? I'm not saying that, but
no way. I'm taking the points. I'm taking the points.
So we're just making it clear. We're just talking about strictly betting. So we're taking the points. Indy plus 7.5.
I think Detroit wins the game outright. I mean, I think Detroit wins the game.
Yeah, listen,
they just have way more to offer than the Colts. But I think the Colts can keep it close. Maybe 5 points, maybe 6.
Yeah,
that's all.
Listen, I got Monty in an anytime touchdown. I think he's gonna score. He's been a bell cow alongside it's a two-headed monster over there in Detroit. Again, I'm a Bears fan, diehard Bears fan. But hey, listen, man, the Lions, man, they're just the lonely Lions. They've been golfing. And speaking about Dan Campbell, right? I know you. I know you're not too high on him, but if we could all remember, and I guess at least for me, because I follow the division, some people were calling for this man's job in the first 2 years, right? They were calling for his job.
I'm pretty sure I was one of them.
Yeah, a lot of people were, right? But man, just what that culture is right now. Those guys are playing for him, and they got the talent. I mean, shit, man. I mean, after how many years of almost first round picks, all these picks have just kind of building up. And then, Jared Goff, man, look at, man, the kid's just been, he's been moved around. After going to the Super Bowl with LA, people were writing him off. And look, man, he's just coming in here and taking these Lions, man. And like you said, they may go out there and win the Super Bowl. So,
yep.
Yeah,
and again, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So I was just gonna say, and again, guys, these picks that we're making on per game basis. These are not the official these are not the official bets that's going on the final ticket. You'll see that at the end. These are just these are just leans. If I had to make a choice on any particular game for this particular game, I would be taking Colts plus 7.5, and then Rick would be doing the same. I think, right? No.
Yes, I'll be taking them on the points right now. Let's move on up, man. Let's move into our next game, man. Man, we got the Broncos taking on the Raiders. I mean, listen, we got Denver heading over to Vegas against the Raiders, who, listen, man, they're on a 6-game skid, man. Them damn Raiders. Broncos are coming in after the hell of a performance against the Falcons. Bo Nix, man, throwing over 300+ yards and 4 touchdowns last game against the Falcons. I mean, what are you thinking, Jose? What's on your mind here about this particular game?
I'm thinking. Listen, another one of those games, right? Division rivals. Now we have Raiders at home. With that being said, I don't think the Raiders have what it takes to score on a defense like the Broncos. The Broncos, man, that front, that Patrick Surtain Jr., ex-Dolphin, his daddy. It's just they got it right. Bo Nix, Javonte Williams. And it all starts from the top, man. Sean Payton, that guy can coach. That guy can coach, and he's doing a lot of things right over there. I think, for my Dolphins, I need the Broncos to lose because they're ahead of us in the 7th spot for the final spot in the wild card. We're currently number 9, so I would like for them to lose. But if I'm being honest, I think they win this game, and I think they win it by more than 6 on the road. I think Bo Nix has a field day. I think that guy is an up and coming star. Yeah, up and coming star.
Up and coming star.
Payton. Yes. I think he's like a Josh Allen. I'm not saying he's Josh Allen, but he's like.
Oh, listen,
he's not accurate like Tua, but he can run, and he's more accurate than Jalen Hurts. but he can run like Jalen Hurts, and he runs tough like Josh Allen. I don't know. I'm just projecting, but that's what I think. That's what happens. I think he balls out. I think he throws a touchdown right here to my man Sutton, and I think Broncos win by more than 6. So I'll take them 6.5.
Oh, I'll take
Sorry, 6.
Broncos. I'm taking the Broncos as well. If I'm putting any money on this game, it's going with the Broncos. But you know what though? Like you said, it's a division game. If I'm gonna play it safe, I'll take Broncos 3.5. If I were
Oh, you
taking
want to
this,
move the line? Okay, okay.
I'll move the line 3.5 division game. I think Brock Bauer scores a touchdown. Again, Broncos, like you said, they're just heading in the right direction.
Why you
Sean
giving away?
Payton.
Why
But
you
let me
giving
ask.
away? You're giving away a parlay.
Oh, giving away. Sorry, my bad. Listen, ladies and gentlemen. But let me ask you a question though, Jose, before we move on to the next game here, really quickly here. We're speaking about Sean Payton and his coaching, right? Um, he's Bo Nix is coming in here, he's playing hard, he's doing the right things, he's showing signs that he is that guy. What do you think? What do you think happened with Russell Wilson? You think it just wasn't a right fit? I mean, what do you think happened there?
I think you hit it right. You hit it around the head. It wasn't the right fit. Why wasn't the right fit?
Mm.
Because Russell Wilson is washed. He's no good anymore. He's no good. He's not a good quarterback. He's jittery back there in the pocket. He runs when he doesn't need to run. He's jittery. He doesn't make the quick decisions anymore. Listen, back in the day, Russell Wilson was that guy. We all know that in Seattle, he should have won multiple Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, did he? Yeah. But anyway,
No.
with that team, right? That's why I think they just bump heads. Sean Payne is very stern, and he demands a lot from his quarterbacks. And when
Yeah.
you give him that, and when he sees that talent, he's gonna go after you, just like he went after Drew Brees, and now he's going after Bo Nix.
Yeah.
I think
But,
I think Bo Nix is tough. I think he even yelled back at him.
yeah, you
think
saw that, right? You were right. I was
yeah.
going to tell you about that.
Yeah.
He yelled back at him. He stood up to him. He stood toe to toe with Sean
And I
Payton.
think at that moment is what they just like. Oh, it just made that connection. At
It
that
was
moment.
respect. It was like, man,
Yeah.
you are your voice of respect. So
Yeah.
I like that take. Again, that's like I said. If I was a betting man, this would be which I am. This would be on a ticket, man, because it's too hard to pass up on this, man. Broncos are rolling. Let's move on to the next game. What we got going on here? We got Arizona taking on the Seahawks. A showdown. Can you believe this? It's a showdown for first place of the NFC West. Man, I wish I was in the NFC West right now. I think Bears would be almost first place if we were going there. But anyways, I digress. So we have the Cardinals heading to Seattle. Arizona's been scoring 28 plus points in the last 3 games. So, the kid's been balling. Murray's been playing well. They're showing, he's been 12 TDs and 3 interceptions over the last 3 games with a 100 plus rating of passer rating. This guy go. Geno Smith coming off a not so hot game against San Francisco. I mean, Jose, what are you thinking here? What do you think goes on in this particular game?
Listen, I think this is a very, very huge game. Now, with who knew? Who would have thought that San Francisco would be 5-5 right now? About to go 5-6 because newsflash, game breaking news. I don't know if you guys know, Brock Purdy's out. Nick Bosa is out, and they're traveling to Green Bay. That's 5-6. So now these two teams are battling for first place and to maybe win a division. I love teams coming off a bye week. I think they the extra week to prepare, extra week to rest their bodies, and to just get mentally focused on one particular team. That's a huge advantage. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go with the Seahawks at home here with the 12th man. I'm gonna take Seahawks minus the 1 point. I think they I think they find a way to shut down Kyler Murray, the little leprechaun that he is. They have a great team over there. They have Marvin Harrison Jr., McBride, obviously Kyler Murray, James Conner. He's a really good running back. He just gets injured for too much for my liking, but he's a really good running back when he's on. They have a good team. Obviously, they're 6-4. I just think traveling on the road to a division rival, with a lot on the line, I think Seattle finds a way to win this game at home.
Yeah, I'm going the other way. I'm picking the Arizona Cardinals. I think they're just, again, as I mentioned, just throwing a couple stats out there. Murray's been playing well. I just think, again, I'm taking Arizona on this one. I'll take Arizona +1. I'll take
Yep.
Arizona +1 on this one. I just think they're gonna come in there again. Geno Smith wasn't playing so hot. I think Murray goes in there. You see Henry. You see these guys play, and I think they win that one. That's just on me. I'm taking Arizona
So
+1.
again, guys, for the anytime touchdown, my graphic wasn't working. I know Henry doesn't play for any one of these teams. My man, you picked McBride, I believe, or
No,
who did you remind me who you picked?
who did I pick for this game?
Did you pick Metcalf?
No, I didn't pick Metcalf.
Okay, so I picked Metcalf, so supporting my
I picked
Seattle
Harrison. I picked Marvin
Harrison
Sanders
Jr.
Jr.
Okay,
Yes,
so
I
guys,
think
so we
he
got
scored. Yeah,
Metcalf and Harrison Jr. for anytime TDs in this game. Remember, these are just leans. Always bet these individually. At the end, we have a little 6-pack for you guys. That bet light, nothing to go crazy about. It's just one of those to have fun. Little on the Sunday afternoon. All
like that.
right.
Let's move on to the next game, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I think, like he said, here we go. San Francisco going into Green Bay. I think you just said it. Jose, Brock Purdy's out. They're probably getting Kittle back, but like you said, Bosa's out.
Doesn't
They're
matter
going.
anymore. Doesn't matter
Doesn't matter
anymore.
at this point.
Nope.
They're going into Green Bay. Uh, that defense of Green Bay, it's more formidable. Even though my boy Caleb kind of showed him that he could play against them. But Jose, what are you thinking about? What I mean, I think I already know what you're gonna say, but
Yeah, you
tell the
already know.
people.
You already know. I had 49ers going in and win that game.
Me too. Me
I
too.
thought. I mean, if Purdy, if all hands were on deck, 49ers going there and win that game. It's the
Oh, 100.
this is make or break for the season. Unfortunately for them, it's gonna break. Debo's not gonna be able to do it by himself. CMC's not gonna be able to do it by himself. Who the hell do know the quarterback is? Brandon Allen. I don't know who that guy is.
I don't know who he
Anyways,
is either.
going into Lambeau Field, frozen tundra, literally. Did you see the field the other day? It's crazy. Nah, they're not ready. I would love for 49ers to go in there and beat them, but it's not happening. I'm taking Green Bay. It's not even -1.5 anymore. It's -5.5. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't update the
So
graphic.
Vegas is already calling it,
But
right?
Vegas already called. They already moved it from 1.5 to 5.5. So that lets you know everything you need to know right
Yeah.
there. Give me the Packers. Give me the Packers.
Listen, man. I hear the logic. I hear everything you're saying. I just can't. Give me the Niners for a money line. I'm sorry, I cannot bet for those people. I
With
am
all
so
that being
sorry.
said, oh,
I'm
that's right.
sorry. I cannot bet for those people. Give me
Rick,
49ers money line.
the public needs your honest football expertise, not your
Listen,
bias.
man, I cannot. This is a biased pick right here. I cannot pick those
Okay,
people.
so you guys put a disclaimer out there, man.
Full
People are putting money
disclaimer.
on this shit.
Full disclaimer. Don't put money on this pick from me because guess what?
There you go.
This is all an emotional thing. I can't stand them. I can't even say their names. So again.
So initially I thought Debo was going to score. He's still going to score. I think he still scores.
Yeah.
You had
I
CMC.
mean CMC. I had CMC, and I think at this point that's all they got. They're gonna run the shit out that ball, and hopefully finds the end zone, and maybe Kevin Love gets hurt. I don't know. Anyways.
Holy shit, Kevin Love. Who's that guy? He plays for the Heat.
I mean, not Kevin Love, the other Love. Sorry about that. I don't even want to say their names.
Kevin Love plays for the Heat, man.
Woo!
Jordan Love.
Jordan Love. Anyways, man. So not too much
Sunday
on that
Night
other
Football.
game. Here we go. Eagles against the Rams, man. What can we say here, man? What a turnaround for those Eagles, man. When people were writing them off and saying this is over, coach was going to get fired, everything was going down the hill, and look where they are now. Jose, talk to me. What do you think is going to happen this game?
All right, so I know what I said earlier about the Eagles and then hitting their stride, this and that. Devontae Smith is out. I know a lot of people might say, hey, but they still have A.J. Brown. Hey, but they still have Jalen Hurts. Hey, they still have Saquon Barkley. Hey, they still have Dallas Goedert. Sirianni sucks. But regardless of all that being said, -2.5 on the road to the 5-5 Rams. To me, that's a very, very fishy. That's a very fishy line by Vegas. It almost seems very trappy, right? Cooper Kupp can make anything happen. Puka Nakua can make anything happen. Matthew Stafford, Kyron Williams can make anything happen. Give me the Rams plus 2.5 at home. Give me the Rams plus 2.5 at home.
Give you the Rams 2.5 at home.
Listen, man, that's 2.5 at home.
Listen, man, that you make an interesting argument there, Jose.
Hey, Cooper Kupp, clearly to score a touchdown.
Ooh, there you go. Listen, man, I'm gonna keep riding them Eagles, man. Go fly, Eagles, fly. I'm gonna keep riding with the Eagles, man. Give me the Eagles.
First you hate the Packers, and now you fly for Eagles fly.
Well, I don't give a shit, listen, man.
Burn.
Listen, man.
Eagles fly.
Listen, man. Again, I'm gonna keep riding that wave. Give me the Eagles minus 2.5, right. And Barkley to score that touchdown.
I see that. All right.
So listen, ladies and gentlemen. This is our little recap of the games. Again, full disclosure. This is just of us. Just if we threw some money on some of these games, this is where we were going. But again, you're gonna be seeing here up shortly what we got. Our anytime 6-pack. We got Debo, Evans, Robinson, Barkley, Monty, Nico. Tell them about that, Jose. What did they win?
Listen, I got Debo. I got Mike Evans. My son told me to say that. I told you. And I got Brian Robinson. Again, my son told me to tell you that. So I got those three ready to score anytime touchdowns. My main man got Saquon Barkley, Monty. Like shit, Monty scores every single weekend. And Nico's oldest one, so he's gonna score. Listen, those 6 guys for those 6 picks plus 41.26. $10. Go light, guys. Go light. Just go light. Little sprinkle, little sprinkle. $10. It's 4.22. It's just for a nice, fun, exciting Sunday. If we hit, man, y'all better shoot me. Y'all better drop me a little something in my Cash App.
Drop some comments, guys. Drop some comments down below.
But go light. This is nothing to be excited about. Our real ticket that we put our study, we put our brains together, and we become one. This is what we got here for you guys for this weekend. Talk to them, Ray.
Ooh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got the Chicago Bears plus 6.5. Like I said, that defense hopefully keeps it close. Game keeps going. We got Detroit minus 5.5. We got Kansas City minus 7. And remember, I kind of gave you a little sneak peek when we were going over that game, like Jose said. We're going Denver minus 3.5. Jose, tell them what they win.
Hey, you see it on the screen, guys. It's on green already because it's going to hit, baby.
It's hit, baby.
Plus 558, $50 of your hard-earned cash. Get you 528. We like here at the One Leg Losers podcast. We call the 500s to 600s all the way down to 400. That's the safe zone. That's the safe zone. When you go anything over 600, 7, 8, now we just it's just a lottery. Just like the anytime 6-pack that we give you guys. That's a lottery. But again, go light, babe. For all you crazy degenerates out there, go crazy if you want.
Go nuts.
That's just more money in my pocket when you hit, baby. You better come back. Listen, $50, 328, something light, something easy, something fun, just to keep you entertained. So until the next time, guys, talk to him, Ray. What you got to say?
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you guys. Thank you for joining us today with the One Leg Loser podcast. I'm your boy Bear Down Rick, my best friend Jay, the producer. We're signing out. Wish you guys luck on these games. And we'll touch bases again.
Hey,
take care, guys.
See you Monday, baby. We'll see you Monday after this shit cashes.
Peace out, guys.